I don't believe that that every dream's from God, but I believe God can use every dream. And there's
a meaning to every dream.
There's probably a meaning, whether the meaning was what you ate, or or the fact that it's revealing something in your life, or guiding you in some way. That's the number one question about dreams that I get all the time: is how do I know when the dream's from God or from Satan or me? But if Satan gives you a dream, it's usually pretty obvious. It's dark, it's nightmarish. There's a lot of fear invoked, but God is love, so that's one of the ways to really pinpoint if it's Satan. But actually, the ones that are hard to determine are the ones from yourself. Well, the first thing is to realize that dreams are like parables.
Okay.
Jesus said we must understand parables, and dreams are night parables. The Bible is full of symbolism. Very first place to start is to study the parables a little closer. Look at the dreams that are already interpreted in the Bible, because there are some. There's about 250 references to dreams and visions in the Bible, which is about a third of the Bible. So realizing that God does want to speak to you in dreams, and then breaking it down to its simplest form. That's what the very, very first thing you do is say, God, would you tell me what this dream means? Because we must rely on the Holy Spirit.
So you're not really talking about so much a dream interpretation, but how to think metaphorically.
That's exactly right. But what you see in the Bible is the need to understand symbolism, like Jesus said about parables. Okay. So metaphoric thinking is really all through the Bible, and it's understanding symbolism. It's understanding God's hidden language. You won't see this metaphoric thinking, and that you really won't see that in a lot of the commentaries, because we've lost track of how God speaks. I believe that we've lost track of the things that, why are we having to train people in dreams now? And people say, well, I didn't see Jesus interpreting dreams. Well, it's because they already understood them. They were already operating in that. It's obvious because they understood. There's a belief now that, okay, the gifts were fine, the spiritual gifts and the supernatural was fine for the apostles, but we're logical, we don't need that now. We definitely, especially now, we definitely need to be able to understand and hear God through dreams, through the Word, in different ways.
What's the difference between a vision and a dream?
Well, visions tend to be more literal, and dreams tend to be symbolic. Now, here's the thing, is you could have a vision while you're sleeping, which would be literal. You would wake up and it would say, you're going to go do this today, and you would do it. Or you can have a dream while you're awake. In other words, a dream would be those metaphoric pictures you see when you close your eyes.